Hi, I'm Natasha Sinha, Associate Artistic Director here at Playwrights Horizons, and I just sat down with Jordan Harrison of the Antiquities for In Process. You've talked about two particular museum experiences that were sort of like formative moments for this play. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, I'm a compulsive museum goer, and maybe most New Yorkers are, and the first of the two inspiring museum visits was the Morgan Library did a 200th anniversary show about Frankenstein, the book, of course, but also the way it's rippled through theater and movies. And so my original idea for the play was that computers, AI, put on the story of Frankenstein where they mistake Frankenstein as the hero, like the superior being that rises from the ashes of humanity. Mm-hmm. And there still is a filament of Frankenstein in the play, as people will see, but as is often the case with my process, like I design what feels for a moment like the perfect box, and then writing the play is the process of wriggling away from the box I designed. Like there has to be a little room to be wrong in the beginning, I guess. Sure. Yeah. And the other formative museum going experience was at the National Museum of the American Indian, which is down at Battery Park. And there's the permanent collection is this long hall with, it felt like one big vitrine, I think it's 3 vitrines, with one artifact from, I think, 75 plus different native tribes. And I was struck, first of all, that like all of these disparate peoples who in many cases wouldn't have even known that each other existed were all being presented as one monolith. Right. And also like the ambiguity about these objects, like there would be some, the curatorial cards would say, this might have been a children's game or a fertility device. Like, and this is not even ancient history. This is 500 years. We've already lost, or we can't truly know these things. And so I started to think, what if all of the human race was forgotten to that degree? Like, what if I was looking at all of us through the lens of someone 5,000 years from now, a different being? What would they understand about us, and what would they get wrong? And I think the process of writing and rehearsing the play has shown me that they get a whole lot right about us, and that's, in a way, that's been a thing that's helped me in the play about the AI news in the last 5 years. I think it's a lot easier for people to imagine this technology evolving to the point where it's nearly indistinguishable from us, where it has something close to feelings.
Right, right. Also, I love that museum, and I just love how you talk about your visit there. That's like, I think what I love about you as a playwright, just the way you see something just is so specific, and the way you apply that idea is so exciting. So thank you for writing plays.
It's easy for, I think I get unnerved easily, and so that's my gift to the rest of you, is to make you feel as unnerved as I
or maybe we
go around feeling.
And you don't. You're just unnerved constantly. If there were like a museum of Jordan Harrison, I feel like that would be the intersection of like technology and humanity in a lot of ways, like just like humanness and what's changed or not changed, like you're talking about. How does this play sort of like sit in your body of work? Like, how do you see that right now? It might change, obviously. You're in the process.
I mean, it's bigger, as we've said. You know, it's the biggest cast I've ever wrangled. It also, I think in some ways, like, I mean, the box around it, the framework of it is strange, but there's a lot of really naturalistic scene writing in it, that which, you know, clearly David Cromer and Caitlin Sullivan are the right people to find nuance within that. But I don't always write plays where people like, I remember once a director said to me, like, he sort of threw up his hands and said, can't you like write something with doors and walls and people who walk through the doors with intentions, you know? And that is a thing that you get for the most part here, you know?
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, because like, it's about hundreds of years of human history, but it's not like like philosophical monologues or historical figures that we're sort of moving through
Right.
and plotting through, like, then this happened and this happened. It's more like the interpersonal connections between these people.
It's little slices of humanity, 45 seconds at a time. And
Right.
when I was first writing my play Marjorie Prime, I remember my husband's one note about it was, can the humans be a little more human? And so that's
What a good note.
that's always a good note for me, and it's been with this play as well, to just kind of keep looking at and sifting through those scenes and making sure that the humans are as human as possible.
It also like creates this tension that's always then going to be there throughout the play, because the spine of it is like technological advancement, because the storytellers who are telling it are talking about themselves. So it's just really interesting how you're always sort of balancing that throughout the play.
And that's a little bit where, to venture slightly into a spoiler, that's where some of the dissonance comes. Like, you feel like you're watching just a photorealistic scene, and then a woman reaches into a refrigerator to take out a drink, and she drinks a bottle of shampoo. Like, they occasionally don't, by which I mean the AI, don't understand certain things about us, space, food, death, sex, things like that, yeah.